What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive Vlogs, day number 1373. Coming at you with another new video. Hope you're doing great out there. If you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you are in the right place to stay up to date with what is going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell to the right and set it to all so you're always notified when I post something new. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job, and let's jump on into it. So this is not an email. This is not an article. It's just me talking from what I have been seeing. So I will give a disclaimer for this video. I cannot confirm if this has been happening in every single market, okay? But this is for you cherry pickers out there. Please keep in mind, you are entitled to cherry pick as much as you want. You can literally have a 0% acceptance rate. You can also multi-app as much as you want. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So it looks like DoorDash has finally found a way to crack down on the cherry picking and the multi-apping. Okay, I have been seeing from other YouTubers, I've been seeing in the comment sections, I've been seeing in social media posts, some drivers are saying that when they are out there working, okay, that if they reject too many orders in a row, one of two things happens, okay? One, they get logged out. Dasher D, I've had her on the channel a few times. She has said that when she rejects a few orders, sometimes it just logs her out and she has to log back in again. Another thing that's been happening is that if you reject sometimes 3, 4, 5 orders in a row without taking anything, that a message will pop up and say something along the lines of, well, it seems that you're not ready to work right now, so we're pausing your dash temporarily so that we can give other dashers opportunities to take the orders that you're not taking, okay? And this is a little scary, okay? Now, some people might say, well, are they allowed to do this? Sadly, yeah, they're allowed to do this because it doesn't violate the terms of service that you signed, okay? They legally cannot deactivate you for cherry picking. You, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can have a 0% acceptance rate, okay? You could deny every single order, reject every single order that comes your way that you don't like. However, there's nothing that says DoorDash has to send you offers, okay? Reason being, even if it's like a slow day or whatever, you know, you could be online sitting around and they're just not sending you anything, okay? GrubHub has tested this in the past where if you reject too many, they'll put you on like a shadow ban, like a silent pause. They don't send you an email, they don't send you a message, they don't say anything like that, okay? What they do is they just don't send you anything for like a half an hour or 40 minutes, sometimes an hour. It's happened to me. But in my market, because GrubHub is usually the one that takes care of me the most, the payouts are usually good. I very seldomly have to reject too many orders. If I have to reject a couple, it's usually maybe 1, maybe 2, and in an extreme situation, maybe 3 in a row. But because it's so busy, I'm in a city area, they keep coming. They keep coming, and the payouts are usually good. So, with that being said, I really, really want to know, everybody in the chat or the comments, have you been experiencing either one of the two of those things, or both, where if you reject too many offers, they log you out of the app, and then you have to log back in? And secondly, where the screen pops up where it says, oh, we're letting other drivers, have those delivery opportunities. Because I got to tell you, man, it's gotten to this point. But here's the thing. You just want to like shake DoorDash as if they were a person, be like, why are you doing this? If you just sent the dashers the offers that were reasonable, people wouldn't have to multi-app. People wouldn't have to cherry pick. But in their eyes, they want to keep the cost as low as possible on their end to pay drivers so that their bottom line works out in the long run. And that's just the fact of it. That's really just the fact of how it goes. And with that being said, it's scaring me, man. Like, it really is. Like, what are they going to do next? It's always, what's going to be the next scheme that DoorDash is going to do. So many times I've just, said to myself, everyone says that the content I put out is negative, and I get it. I want to talk about good stuff all the time, but how the hell can you put DoorDash up on a pedestal when they make it so hard to like them overall? Because my whole thing is, when I started this channel 4 years ago, I said to myself, I want to do whatever I can to keep drivers informed, to keep them up to date with what's going on, and help them make money in any way I know how. Okay, at least by advising you about what's going on. But it makes it very hard to trust this company when they play games like this. So let me know, guys, in the chat or the comments, have you experienced any of these things? And if you have not, consider yourself lucky. So that's all I'm going to say. What market do you guys work in? I'm just curious. Put that in the chat or the comments. So with that being said, everybody, if you guys ever want to send me anything, send me an email at paytodrivestories@gmail.com. It's the best place to reach me. Or you can send me a message on Patreon. I have a link in the description or in the pinned top comment down below. Patreon.com/paytodrive. Anyone who signs up on there, I will give you guys shout outs in every new video. I'm about to do that right now. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. And yeah, so let me know in the chat or the comments. So huge shout out to Ari Rosenbaum, $100 ultimate driver per month. Unbelievably generous. Thank you so much, Ari. And also the other generous folks that we got, like Samantha Michaels, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Bess, Ginny Thomas, and of course, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. Huge shout outs to all of you. So yeah, guys, if you want to sign up, links in the description down below or in the pinned top comment. And of course, everybody, please make sure to sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. It's a free app for your smartphone. Download it from the link in the bottom of the description down below. It's fantastic, and it's very simple. So download it for your smartphone, link down below. You go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Please make sure to download it today. And of course, if you want to get one of these Comment 111 shirts, if you hit the like button, go check out paytodrivestore.com. We have lots of other designs other than this shirt, different colors, different sizes. You name it, we probably have it. Go check it out, paytodrivestore.com. Everything's on sale every day. And of course, everybody, if you made it to the end of this video, just simply leave a comment saying end 309, end 309, END 309. Just lets me know you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to hit that free red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified when I post something new. And of course, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling. And we'll see you all next time right here on Paid to Drive. And of course, Pay to Drive Vlogs. Thank you. And as always, be well, drive safe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, drivers. Can you guys hear me okay? Say yes, Pete. We hear you. Okay, so I tried doing another live stream and everything got all messed up. So, what do we think, folks, about the whole cherry picking fiasco? Because the second part to this is I wanted to know, all of you out there who are cherry pickers, okay, which I'm assuming is the majority of you, all right? Comment 333 if you cherry pick. Comment 444 if you accept every single order sent to you, that you never decline anything. Yes, delivering fast, 818. What's up? Sarah, how you doing? Welcome back. Okay. So, scenario for you. Let's say one day DoorDash goes the next level. They say, we're going to stop doing all of these things where drivers can pick and choose
which orders they want, right? What happens then? What do we do? That's what I want to know. What happens next? Because it seems to me like drivers are, not realizing that DoorDash, GrubHub, and Uber Eats and these companies are trying to, crack down on the cherry picking, even though it's allowed, which is why we have that pausing feature or that pausing penalty, if you want to call it that they've implemented. Okay. It's no surprise that they've done this. I'll be honest with you. It's really not a surprise. Um, I told you guys for a very, very long time that this would happen eventually. They would keep finding ways to mess with things, you know. And the pausing thing has been going on for, I believe, a year now, or it'll be a year soon, depending on when you guys are watching this live stream / premiere, replay, whatever. So I want to know your thoughts, drivers and dashers, because also you guys have to start considering things. Is it worth doing this, full time, or are you part time? Put that in the chat or the comments. If you're a full time DoorDash driver or driver in the gig economy, that multi apps, are you full time or part time? Because it seems like a lot of people are starting to go the direction of working a W-2 job where you're paid on the books, taxes are taken out, you have a boss or some sort of a manager, you have to work when they tell you, or, do you want to do that full time? Or do you want to do that full time and do DoorDash and GrubHub and Uber Eats part time? A little bit of both, What's up, Sarah? You're not doing GrubHub anymore? You're part time, okay. Because when I saw PT, I was like, physical therapy? And I was like, oh, no, wait, that means part time. And also, after this, come join me, Sarah, and a bunch of the other patrons over at patreon.com/paid to drive. All right. So if you're not a patron yet, come on over. You'll also get your name on the screen. You'll get shouted out. We have a good old time. It's a lot of fun. So let's keep that all in mind. Hey, man. What's up, Keith? How you doing? Glad to see you're doing well. Keith for Prez, great YouTube channel. You should go check him out. He used to do a lot of top 10 videos. Got pretty big, too. What's happening? But yeah, so at this point, I'm probably going to wrap this up in a few moments. So drivers, dashers, let me know. What's the deal? Are you guys going to stay with DoorDash? If they make it maybe one day where you can barely cherry pick, are you going to stick with them? Are you going to call it quits? Let me know what your plan is, what your thoughts are, because at this point, at this juncture, if you will, it's hard to say, man. I feel like the glory days of DoorDash are behind us. It seemed like from 2017 when I originally started, all the way until 2021. It seems like that has ended the glory days of the gig economy, because now drivers are dealing with gas issues, with gas prices being high, depending on when you're watching this. Drivers and dashers are dealing with fraud, all of this violence that's been happening to gig economy drivers, especially, our close friends that are over doing rideshare, where a lot of us are in the same boat, Hey, Santiago, how you doing? And also, everybody here, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe. Turn on all notifications. Comment 111 if you hit the like. Comment 222 if you haven't done that yet. But yeah, man, these are just, this is just the reality I feel like we need to face, is that these companies are not cool or not okay with what we do, period. Even though we are well within our rights to cherry pick, to multi app, they don't care. They're going to try and find ways to make sure that those $2 and $3 low payouts are getting picked up and delivered. That's their top priority. And if we get deactivated, it's no skin off their nose, because I always say it seems like if one of us get deactivated, they hire 20 people to replace us. You know, and people are always ready and raring to go. I've heard in certain markets as of recent that some people have actually been in the situation where they're on a wait list to get onto DoorDash. And that was always like, that wasn't really a big thing, like a big problem, you know? So we'll see. Phoenix Myers, welcome. Bottom line, shame on them for allowing orders to pay less than $1 per mile, and shame on customers for not respecting the driver's time and efforts, especially with gas almost $5 a gallon right now. Yeah. Everyone in the chat or the comments, put what the gas price is in your market currently right now. Phoenix, I've been saying that for years. This is a luxury service. I agree. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Because Uber was a luxury service. Now it's just a cab service. That's all it is. It's a glorified cab service where you use your own vehicle. So keep that in mind. Sarah says where she's at is 473, 520 a gallon in Las Vegas. Hey, Michelle Owens, how are you? $4.09. There you go. And it's just like a lot of these customers are not educated enough to know that our tip is not built into the delivery fee. But because the delivery fees can be sometimes, $4, $5, $6 to $8, sometimes more, customers don't know. And they just figure, oh, the tip is built in, when it's not, and this is a big, big issue. And it just seems like nobody's doing anything about it, you know, which stinks, but it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. So, drivers, dashers, everybody out there in the chat, in the comments, let me know. Cherry picking. Okay. What would you do if you were no longer able to cherry pick? That's the big question here. Would you be going and getting a W-2 full-time job? Would you be doing this part-time? Would you stop doing it altogether? I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Okay? If you could put that in the chat or the comments. And let's see if we can get 100 likes on this video, please. In the chat or the comments, please comment 111 if you hit the like. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. Capital region of New York, right. You paid $42 for gas. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. And I'm assuming that's for like a 4-cylinder car. Phoenix says, I wish I could take their $250 for a 10-mile trip, order, throw it in the garbage, and send them a pic. There's your no-tip order. I understand. I get it. I understand the frustration. I really, 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 really do. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. And if you guys are just joining us, definitely hit that red subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Set it to all. If you drive for apps like GrubHub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, or any of those, keep that in mind. Definitely join up on the channel. And yeah. So with that being said, drivers, Let me know your thoughts on this. Would you stick around, or would you just go and do some other work? Put it in the chat or the comments. All right. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if you would like more live streams or more regular videos or more premieres. What are your favorites? Put it down below in the comments. All right. Till next time, get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep bustling. And we'll see you next time right here on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Peace, everybody. Share the video. And we'll see you on Patreon after this. Patreon.com/pay to drive. Who's coming? We got some private live streams coming up. Members only live streams, members only posts and polls. Come on over to Patreon. Patreon.com/pay to drive. Links down below in the description. Head on over.